If you've ever been struggling to translate views into leads, you want to take opportunities from social media, people looking at your stuff, and actually capture their emails, their social, their information into leads, into your CRM, into opportunities for your pipeline, then this is the video for you. And I'm going to show you how to do it very quickly and easily. In order to do so, we have to first give the people, the social media, the viewers, something in return for their information. And we call this a lead magnet. So hopefully this isn't new for you, but how to create these lead magnets very easily might be. This is step number one. I have here ai.dubb.com. This is our agent. I'm the co-founder of ai.dubb.com. And one of the things that it's very powerful at doing is creating lead magnets to capture leads from social media. And I want to show you this one. If you're in real estate specifically, this is how easy creating these lead magnets can be. You can see one sentence, essentially one run-on sentence, right? Generate a buyer's guide for me using my brokerage information. There's my old brokerage when I was an agent, using my headshot. There it is. I'm not sure what makes a really good buyer's guide for Studio City anymore. So you figure that out, right? That's it. I gave it a sentence that was real and raw and authentic. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have a lot of information. Here's my stuff. Get me a buyer's guide. That's it. And it knocked out this beautiful buyer's guide. Here, there's my branding. Here's my information, top reasons to buy. So unless I'm an expert analyst, buyer's guide, feedback reviewer, this looks pretty impressive. Why Studio City, right? Here's some of the amenities. Here's a snapshot of the market. It looks like whoever wrote this book knows what they're talking about in Studio City. So this is pretty impressive in terms of being able to generate a buyer's guide in 30 seconds with one conversation and one asset. What this means for your business, maybe you're not in real estate, you don't need a buyer's guide, but you can have some other form of lead magnet that's short, simple, beautiful, and gets straight to the point, which is your call to action, which is now the next step in how we translate a view into a customer. We have the lead magnet. How do we get the lead magnet in front of them? We need a form to capture. So again, this is something that Dubb can provide directly. Inside of Dubb, we would create something called a form. So right here, assets, forms, and then a form is essentially the ability to capture information, right? Fill out this form, give me your name, email, phone number, whatever information you want to capture. By the way, I recommend fewer fields, right? An email, phone number, maybe make it optional if you can. If you need the phone number, require it, but not much more than that, right? You don't want 10 fields on a form because fewer people will fill them out. So simple forms get more submissions. Also potentially a lower quality of submission, but more of them. So simple forms to capture information. What happens when they submit the form is you can automatically deliver your lead magnet that we just generated, right, to them immediately. We can also then trigger some other automation, right, some funnel, and that'll be a separate piece because we all know we should fortunes in the follow-up, right? 8 to 12 touch points. If you don't know what that means, then come check out a free training. We'll get you covered. But the idea is it's not just the one autoresponder. Of course, the ebook's going to get delivered to them when they fill out the form. But what are the other automated steps that are going to happen right after that? This is all possible, all within one platform. So step one, create your lead magnet in 30 seconds. Step two, create your form in another 30 seconds to 60 seconds. So now we have our form and our lead magnet. The final step is to connect this to a landing page, a video, something like this, where I say, hey there, thanks so much for checking out. In fact, I'll just create a new one right now, right? I would say, my camera's in use. Sorry. I got a webcam situation because I'm using my personal device, but I create a video that says, hey there, it's Darius. Thank you so much for checking our content. Get one of my beautiful, awesome lead magnets below, and you're going to learn about X, Y, Z. But more importantly, the books are great. But if you're actually ready to take action right now from what you learn in the books, or you don't want to read the books, book a time in my team's calendar right next to that. And then that is going to look something just like this, right? You're going to have some testimonials, your calendar, an AI chat, a fully built out lead capture page to turn views into contacts, into leads directly into your CRM. Step one, create the lead magnet. Step two, create the landing page that has the form and your other assets. Our team will build this for you. If you need help creating a landing page, we will build it for you. Literally, we'll meet you in Zoom and build it for you. So included with the cost of any subscription. Now, landing page is phase two. The final step of this, guys, is using this on social media. And this is where it gets just a little bit tricky because every social media platform has its own rules. If we're talking about Facebook, we can take this link and you can put it in the comment on your own post. So not in the post itself, never on Facebook or LinkedIn, put an external link in the post. They're not going to show it to anybody. in the very first comment on LinkedIn and Facebook, you can put the link to your lead capture page, right? As the first comment, say, if you want more awesome information, free resource, etc., click here. That's for LinkedIn and Facebook. For Instagram and TikTok, they don't allow clickable links in the comments. You have your link in bio. We have a dedicated feature for this called Bio Link, literally built out specifically for this. Many people are familiar with something called Linktree. This is like Linktree times 10 on steroids. And it has your video landing pages, your testimonials, your lead capture forms. Everything else that we just talked about on that landing page is right here on your bio link. And that is how you're translating viewers into clients from TikTok and Instagram. In your videos and in your comment, in your description, link in bio, right? And in your link in bio is your bio link or your lead capture page again. Lastly, YouTube, the friendliest of all, has the ability. So here's one of our favorite videos, right? Tons and tons of views, lots of engagement and customers. Of course, we have links to our landing pages right in the descriptions of our YouTube videos. So no need to hide it in the comments. No need to embed it somewhere secret. Right in the description is where you're going to have your link to your lead capture page on your YouTube content. So that's all the major social platforms and how you're going to translate views into customers, right? Hopefully you got a good landing page to translate them into appointments and opportunities first, and then you can close them from there. And if you need help with any step of this in your business, come check out the free trainings we do every single day. Come get one-on-one support in your business. We cannot wait to help you. Hey, it's Darius, the co-founder of Dubb. Thank you so much for checking out this video. To get more trainings just like this, subscribe to this channel and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We're happy to help. See you in the next one.